Welcome back to Suppress Station. Today we're taking a look at a can sent out to us from Sylvan Arms. This is their SA357TI. This suppressor is optimized for 350 Legend, 357, 38 Specials. It is not rated for long action magnum calibers, but you can run 9mm, 300 Blackout, 5.56, and other calibers like that through it. Here we have the suppressor. Here's a nice little close-up of it. It does have a proprietary mount, and here is their muzzle device that they use. The length comes in at 8 1/4 inches. Tube diameter is 1 3/16. The weight without the mount, 14.6 ounces. Adding their mount to it, we are coming in at 18.8 ounces. It does have a stainless steel blast baffle and blast chamber. All the baffles in front are all titanium. It also has a titanium tube that is Cerakote matte black. Like I said earlier, they do use their own design mount. It goes on, screws, it has a taper, but it also has a ratcheting system itself. It locks in right there. You can either push down on the lever and screw it in, or you can just ratchet it in like the old AAC. Now, unlike some other companies that have teeth all the way around, this only has it on one side here. With the threads, it starts only one way and it always locks up right here on that. So it makes it a very secure mounting system. So not only do you have a little taper, you have threads, and you also have the lock to make sure this thing does not go anywhere. Now the website does have a few barrel restrictions listed. 5 inches for 9mm, 357 and 38 Special, they say down to 6 inch, and a 350 Legend down to 12, which I just happen to be cutting mine down come January the 1st. 12 inches, she's gonna get cut. But we got a few PCCs, 2 300 Blackouts, and a 350 Legend we're gonna shoot it on. So let's get out to the range and get to shooting. So first we're gonna shoot the ZF5, 2 rounds down range, unsuppressed. See how she sounds. That's quiet. That's real quiet. You do notice she's definitely front heavy right there. So it would definitely be nicer to have a less weight there on the end right there. Let's see what we get gas wise. So there she is. You get some gas coming back through it. This is freshly lubed, so you could definitely see a little bit more smoke coming through. Wasn't getting gassed out my face. I can see it coming out the ejection port right there, and gas going out the front. So sound wise, she's on point. Weight wise, she could definitely go on a diet like we all could. Plus, not having a 3 lug here, it is pushing it out probably an inch and a half here, so you're putting more weight out in front of you. So it'd be nice to be able to have like an alpha mount for this right here, so I could drop a 3 lug on it and scoot some of that weight back a little bit, or just to have this in like a lighter package. All right, GHM 9C, 2 rounds down range, unsuppressed, Callaway ballistic 147 grain ammo. Here's their mounting system. 1, 2, 3, locked. So it is pretty quick. It's just heavy. So not noticing a lot of gas coming back through it. Again, with the GHM 9C, she does sound really good, but you just notice it's very front heavy. The mount does work better with this right here. It does push off the rail here, so it does look a little bit better on this than it does the ZF5 there. But when I run it on this, keeping this as small and light as compact as this thing is, this right here, like I said, just throws it off balance a little bit too much for me. But sound wise, that right there is exactly how I want a 9mm to perform with subsonic ammo. I mean, that sounds really good. So the last 9mm we're going to shoot it on is the Uzi. Haven't shot it in a while. It's time to break it out. There she goes. There she is on the Uzi. All right, guys, now we're going to jump into the rifle section. We do have the Ruger in 350 Legend. We'll shoot that real quick. 1 round unsuppressed, then we'll drop the can on. Now before we shoot the Sylvan Arms SA357 on the Ruger American Hearing 350 Legend, I want to give a huge shout out to our guys over at Hanson Brothers. They are the biggest supporters of the channel. You're looking for suppressor accessories. You're here in Virginia, you need NFA transfers, gun transfers, definitely hit those guys up, tell them Suppress Station sent you. Now we're going to put 3 rounds of the Winchester Super Suppress down range. See how this sounds. A little bit of a pop. Much better second shot. Third shot was really good. So it does have a first round pop. The second 2 shots were really good. Third shot was extremely good, but that's a decent can for 350 Legend. Now we got the 8-inch 300 blackout unsuppressed. We got some 220 grain Callaway ballistic subs loaded up. Let's see how this sounds. And now we got the SA357TI on it. And everything, and it did not lock back on that last one. So again, it does have a first round pop there with the 300. It's not extremely loud, but it's definitely noticeable over the other rounds. It's a solid 300 blackout can, but it's not that stealthy quiet in this. Let's drop it on the handy rifle and see what it does with a single shot. All right, now we got the Callaway ballistic subs loaded up in the handy rifle. Let's see how this sounds. Now we're talking. So I definitely like it on the closed system with the handy rifle. Gives me a very, very good sound to it. First round, it does have a little bit of a first round pop, and then those second and third shots, I mean, they sound really good. So really happy with the way it performs on there. So 9mm, it does fantastic. It is front heavy for those guns. 300 blackout, I didn't like it as much on the semi. I mean, it done good, but it wasn't great. I thought it was fantastic on a handy rifle. 350 Legend, it's decent, but it's not the best that I've seen for this size can for the 350 Legend. But overall, it's a solid can. If you're looking for a can, I mean, it doesn't feel front heavy on this gun right here. Like, it actually feels pretty balanced on this gun. But like I said, on the smaller PCCs, you definitely notice the weight on the end there. Like I said earlier in the video, if I was to change anything on it, first thing I would do is change this over probably to like an alpha mount, so I could run different mounts than this right here, because I'm guessing this right here is adding quite a bit of weight to the suppressor. To me, a 9mm TI suppressor just shouldn't be 18 ounces. So ditch the mount, make it alpha, just make the can just a little bit more lightweight. And sound wise, like I said, it's decent, but it's not the top performer for this size suppressor that I've shot before, but it's not bad. But there she is, the Sylvan Arms SA357TI. Appreciate you guys watching. God bless.